He is the Sword King, one of the 10 legendary warriors. Kill the strongest assassin with just one sword strike. But now facing a harmless woman. He was so frightened that he didn't know what to do. Just now. The man is Zhang Tianmen's killer Qian Hechen. He no longer remembers how many he killed. But there is still a steady stream of pursuit. Everyone shouted not to let him run away. Facing attacks from several people. Men know the right time. The next moment, a sharp sword cut the two of them directly. Then another person was killed with a knife in his hand. The two leaders quickly ordered their men to continue the attack. 30 years. The freedom that men long for is right in front of them. He wants to kill everyone who stands in his way. Between lightning and flint. Every time a man strikes a sword, he takes away someone. A world that doesn't give him a break. The swords in everyone's hands stabbed each other. But the next second, they looked in disbelief. I saw men trampling their swords under their feet. Blocked the attack. He even jumped up with the force of the attack. Everyone exclaimed. Is this the death of one of the most powerful dancers? The man raised his sword high in the air. Then it's like borrowing force in the air. Holding the sword and slamming it down to the ground. The next moment, a powerful blow caused the ground to shatter. Everyone also died from this move. Is the man thinking that there are finally no pursuers? But soon another wave of pursuers arrived. They found that the man was reaching his limit. The man screams in his heart that he should die. Successive battles. Even his sword escaped. Are they that unwilling for me to be free? The pursuers were frightened by his powerful momentum. I saw the man's eyes were blood red. Don't block my way. I will kill you all. Then he slashed out with a sword on the spot. Explodes powerful force and knocks everyone away. I don't know how long it has been. The man is out of breath. Although he is known as the Sha King. But he's just King Megatron's hunting dog. A soulless and ferocious demon. The man suddenly pulled out the sword from his abdomen. Suddenly fell to the ground. Vomiting blood. All the time. He lives like a dog. But now as long as the shackles are taken off, you can be free. Then he ran forward quickly. There's a secret base near here. There are herbs there to heal your wounds. But before that, he's going crazy. Because he is too hungry. Can't believe he only ate a few pieces of beef jerky in 7 days. Looking at the bright moon, he suddenly wanted to eat dumplings. At this time, a dark shadow passed by. The man reacted instantly. Dodged the attack. And this blow actually split the entire boulder. Such skillful stealth skills. Not even the man noticed. This man is definitely the most powerful assassin in the south. The next moment, the assassin suddenly approached. It's so fast that even men can't react. A powerful sword was swung out instantly. The repertoire was directly cut off by him. But the assassin was surprised. Because his attack was dodged. The man also has a gloomy face. It turns out to be the Lord of Death. He can understand why the Yitian League killed him. But I didn't expect. In addition to the 8 Masters of Iron Blood Treasure and Iron King. And his joining. Do you think the sunset will Twilight recognize you as one of the 10 strongest dancers? Even now I'm exhausted. But as long as you dare to take action, then you have to die. The two launched an attack at the same time. I saw the man's sword passing directly through the hall. Master Showdown. One sword determines victory or defeat. The powerful assassin a second ago also fell powerlessly. The man breathed a sigh of relief. Finished watching the play. Aren't you coming out yet? I saw one person walking slowly. Everywhere you go, all things wither. Turns out to be a beautiful woman from the Ghost Queen. I'm honored that the man still remembers her. After all, 6 years have passed. And the other side. The warriors from the Zhengtian Alliance have arrived. This old man is Zhang Rilong, the great elder of the Zhengtian Alliance. I saw him summoning his subordinates. And ordered Dao to follow the power of death of the Ghost Queen. Qian Hechen is there. This girl just celebrated her 60th birthday. Just because she knows the beauty-preserving technique of picking up yang and replenishing yin. Just now. The Ghost Queen maintains her appearance with the art of keeping her appearance. But he is actually over 60 years old. Seems harmless to humans and animals. In fact, he is a murderous lunatic. I saw his frivolous eyes. Why are you so hostile to him? Men say that talking more is useless. No nonsense. Don't be anxious first. Why don't you listen to my advice first? Men are very disdainful. He has nothing to say to the old witch who only talks nonsense. I saw the woman's cold eyes. Warning to be brave. Call me old witch again. She knows how sensitive women are to age. It stimulated the old witch again. The woman was immediately irritated by her. But the next second he smiled. Men are also confused about this. The woman knows why he was chased by Zhang Tianmeng. Because his pure and powerful inner strength shows. He has learned martial arts from the 9 major sects. Men ignore. He knows the woman has been stalling. The woman continued. He doesn't need to know the secret of Iron Blood Treasure and King Zhentian. As long as you surrender your martial arts skills, you will have a chance to live. Isn't that fair? When the man heard this, he even sneered at it. Why do scum like you live so well? And I'm going to die. How unfair. Is it because of chicken bloodworm? The man was a little surprised when he heard this. All those who betray the Zhengtian alliance will die violently. And this is precisely because of the chicken bloodworm. The woman said he knew a lot about drugs. And know how to clear memory. Men only need to teach martial arts. You'll get the freedom you've always wanted. Men don't think so. He was being hunted not just because he escaped from Zheng Tianmeng. As early as 5 years ago, he learned how to deal with blood parasites. But he keeps trying but fails. Break failed. So teaching me martial arts will free me up. Don't talk nonsense. I know exactly what kind of scum you are. Zheng Tianmeng took away my 30 years of freedom. I won't be fooled by anyone again. At this time, both of them gathered their inner strength. The battle is about to break out. If you run now, I can still spare your life. The woman has understood that he will not compromise. He doesn't have the patience to waste it with him either. A dying man still dares to speak so shamelessly. And the angry woman turned into a ferocious look. Go to hell, damn old witch. The two men immediately launched a powerful offensive. The next moment there was a strong explosion. Thick smoke immediately shot straight into the sky. When the smoke and dust dissipates, the attack between the two seemed to have stopped suddenly. However, a woman's claws already inserted deeply into the man's arm. The man was so painful that he broke into a cold sweat. The next second, the great elder came through the air with a sword. The man hasn't realized when he came. I saw that the great elder had no expression on his face. In an instant, the man's legs were cut off by his sword. Women also took the opportunity to chop off men's hands. Then he violently inserted his hand into the man's chest. Feel the excruciating pain. The man's helpless body fell backwards. The woman even grabbed the man's head to express that this was not enough. Next moment, the man felt his head being pulled up by him forcefully. The woman is like a devil at this time. She wants men to never dare to speak openly again. Only human hands are separated. The man's head was torn open by the woman. Woman holding head. He turned into a harmless person again. But if anyone sees this tragic scene, it will feel so scary. The man's consciousness gradually dissipates. How he hopes to have a chance. Become an ordinary person. And at this time, inside the demonic Holy Land, a skinny young man woke up suddenly.